Hey everyone, welcome to the reading for today. We're going to see what's going on right now, what you need to know about. It's a general reading, okay? Could be past, present, or future. So you will know best how this resonates for you, okay? Now let's see what's going on. A King of Cups, the Nine of Cups. And the Ten of Cups. Okay, so there's a King of Cups here that's going from the 9 to the 10. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck as well. So this could be someone that's used to doing everything alone, okay? Or you're very happy by yourself. You're very content by yourself. You don't need anyone else. You're successful on your own, okay? But you also have family here, so... yeah, this looks like ultimate happiness. Okay, so let's see. Who's the King of Cups? It's like everything you could want in life. The Nine of Cups is confidence, feeling good about yourself, feeling assured with who you are, having success, okay, independence. The Hanged Man, okay, Pisces. The King of Pentacles. And the Three of Wands. Okay, so this has something to do with the future. Or what someone is planning in the future. What's the Nine of Cups? The King of Swords. The Hierophant. All right, so we have three masculine energies here. And the Empress. Okay. Let's clarify more. Ten of Cups. Temperance and the Seven of Cups. Someone here is confused, or they don't know what to do. They don't know how to feel about something. About bad karma. About bad karma. Someone is confused about bad karma. Tell me more about this King of Cups and the Hanged Man, please. The Ten of Wands. Something is like stuck up in the air. Somebody's carrying a heavy weight, or something is a lot of work. Something is extremely hard, strenuous work. Okay. Something is stuck though. Something is stuck until a future date. The Knight of Swords. What's this about? Who's this King of Cups, King of Pentacles? A false person. Someone here is a false person at a house. A false person in the house. Okay, why is the false person in the house? A self-absorbed narcissist in the house. Okay, but what does that have to do with somebody being stuck in the Hanged Man, or seeing something here from a different perspective? Or the Emperor, all right. So there's something that the Emperor is, they're not making a decision, they're waiting, they're stagnant, they're in a standstill. And this has to do with the past and some sort of money. Nine of Coins. Success, independence, luxury, okay? Or in the past, the Emperor got the message to wait. To take some sort of action because of the future. Something was coming up in the future, the right timing for something, okay? Let's see, why is the Nine of Cups here? The Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Swords. Someone here is very stressed, worried. Now we have the 999. They're losing control over something. They have to let something go. Somebody was trying to stop this from happening. They were trying to defend this, or this is just the ending. Who's the Hierophant? A mature man, okay. The mature man. Why is there stress here, worrying, anxiety with this Hierophant? Because of a soulmate connection? Okay, I think I'm gonna make this a crime hour, guys. This has to do with a soulmate connection and somebody mirroring each other. Or something is a reflection. Something is a mirror. When it comes to a relationship, a mirror. A mirror. Mirror is here twice. Golden mirror. Or is this about glass? Glass. Bees don't see glass. Right. Something in the past where the Emperor was told to wait, not make a decision yet, don't do something yet, wait until the future because of glass. Or a mirror. Something is a mirror, a reflection. Huh. What's this Nine of Cups? Coffin in reverse. But again, this coffin is like glass. You can see her laying in there, right? Bees don't see glass, but you can see her laying in there, but there was something that you couldn't see. Or something was like glass. It was like you couldn't see it, but it was there. So something would have stopped you. The obstacle would have stopped you. It was gonna stop you, but you just couldn't see it because it was glass. Okay. What is this about? The Empress. Okay, the Empress is here twice. Who's the Empress? Or the Empress is in despair about what? No, it's something that you can't see. Look, again, this person is holding their hand over their face. It's something about what you couldn't see. So if you're the Emperor, back when you wanted to make a certain decision, there was something that you couldn't see, okay? And that's why Spirit could have stopped you. And this has to do with some sort of seduction, hooking up, temptation. Yeah, somebody had to be unmasked first. Somebody had to show their true face first because they were still pretending. They were hiding something about seduction, flirting, hooking up, temptation, some sort of cheating or some sort of promiscuous energy, okay? So maybe that's what you're realizing right now is how something fits together because there was things that you didn't see previously. Yeah, Two of Swords, exactly. There was things that you didn't see. And you were going to take action, okay? But you didn't see something clearly. It's like ricochet. I'm getting the word ricochet. So yeah, glass. Because you didn't see the glass. So you could have, you might have wanted to shoot at something, but it would have ricocheted because of the glass that you didn't see, okay? Okay, so what does this mean here with someone being confused? What are they confused about? The Seven of Swords. It's the thief or the manipulator, somebody that was trying to get away with something here. 77, yeah, something wasn't what you thought it was because you didn't see the glass, okay? That's why something wouldn't work out. That's why something would not have been perfect, or it wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have been perfect. The King of Cups. Death and the Two of Cups. Yeah, something had to end first in a relationship. Something had to be completely over first. Or the end of a relationship is what exposed something, or it's what, I don't know. There was something that had to be exposed first here with the end of a relationship. Okay, tell me about death and the Two of Cups. Giving and receiving affection. Unconditional love. Not today. Somebody is avoiding a conversation call person. They're hurt and angry. Not dealing with someone here. Being affectionate. This has to do with a date. Somebody setting up a date, wanting to meet someone new, planning setting a date here. And a relationship being over, no second chances because of somebody meeting someone new. Somebody avoiding someone, doesn't want to talk anymore. They don't want to talk anymore. They're angry and hurt over a relationship being over, and that somebody is dating someone new. Okay. What does that mean? The Fool. Yeah, a new beginning. Or you needed a new beginning first, or you needed to break free from something. Okay. Take a leap of faith in some sort of way. The Page of Pentacles. Nine of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and something about money, okay? Or what somebody here is trying to defend and protect, what they've been working on and investing into for a very long time with some sort of generational wealth, a lot of money. Or this has to do with a payment of some sort. This is giving me like final nail in the coffin, right? So you could be realizing now that why something wasn't meant to work out in the past is because of certain things that are happening or that transpired afterwards, where this like money trail, it's giving me money trail. So somebody made certain payments or they made certain transactions, and this is their nail in the coffin, okay? What someone did trying to defend themselves, what somebody did trying to clean up some sort of a mess that they made with money, but there was also things that you couldn't see. So I don't know, this Emperor is realizing now maybe why things had to go the way that they went, or why in the past Spirit told them not to take action and to wait until the future. So tell me about someone being confused about their bad karma, okay? The Eight of Cups. Walking away. This person thought they could just walk away from something here. A Queen of Cups. A Queen of Cups is confused about getting bad karma because they thought that they walked away from something and left it behind. The Six of Wands. Yeah, Page of Cups in reverse. Someone here is rejected in some sort of way or emotionally immature. They didn't get their way. This is bad news. Somebody's getting bad news. The Queen of Cups is confused about their bad karma, bad news. Okay. Yeah, but there's actually no confusion here, or there shouldn't be. Like something is very clear maybe about why someone is getting bad karma, but they themselves are confused by this. They felt like, maybe they feel like they don't deserve it in some sort of way. I don't know. So someone here got exposed as a snake, and they couldn't bind you, they couldn't tie you up. Or who is this for? This Anchor in reverse. The Four of Wands and the Hermit. This has to do with somebody isolating, alone at home, keeping to themselves, okay? Being alone at home, being a loner, isolating. I don't know. What exactly are you trying to tell the collective with this reading today? It's almost making me feel like someone thinks they let something go. They dropped something. They said, okay, I'm not going to do it anymore. Fine, then I'll leave it alone. And they thought that their bad karma or their consequences would just disappear, okay? This person could now be realizing that that's not how it works. So they're still getting bad karma. They're still getting bad news. And maybe this person thought that they would start getting good news for some reason. It's kind of like, okay, God, I stopped doing all the bad things you wanted me to do, so do I get good luck now? I don't know. I feel like this person's being punished for things that they already did, okay? So it's nice that they finally stopped, but let's see. The Hanged Man. Yeah, something about not taking action or waiting for the perfect timing, okay? This has to do with a King of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, bad health, all right? The people that don't stop doing something, okay, they just don't want to give up, they're stubborn about it, they get bad health. They get bad health, and that's something that people could be realizing, okay? I don't know, is that anybody involved in trying to come after you and do something to you, they get bad news health-wise, all right? It kind of looks like someone here thought that, you know, it's like, why am I getting bad news? Why am I getting bad health when, you know, I stopped trying to do something collective, you know? I don't know. It's giving me, I don't know. The Emperor and the Four of Wands. This has to do with the Emperor and a home. The Emperor and the home. The Emperor, the man of the house. Okay, the man of the house. The King of Pentacles. All right. I feel like you want me to make a crime hour. I feel like there's more information. Yeah, Page of Swords. Okay, let's see. Let's see then. All right, what's going on down here with this King of Cups and this decision to wait for the future? A disease. Exactly. And this has a heart. Warning. All right then. So someone here is getting a warning. I feel like this is a warning. That they're going to get a disease or they're going to get a heart attack. Look at that. Heart chakra attack. Disease. All right. So Spirit wants to give someone a warning right now. Yeah. If you don't stop, or whoever this person is, they might get a heart attack if they don't stop doing something. Okay. That's the warning. Or they got a heart attack as a warning shot. All right. So this person might have survived the initial heart attack, but that was the warning. That was the don't do it again. Okay. Just saying. So people might be getting illnesses that they survive. Those are the warnings. That's the, look, I'll let you live once. Don't do it again. Okay. Medication, evidence, break-in. This has to do with somebody breaking in, or something's going to end up breaking apart. I don't know. Medication. Yeah, someone's might have a medical emergency. I don't know. A medical emergency. L. The letter L. Crown chakra. Okay. A. L-A. A-L. All right. So that was the warning. Okay. So why is that so important that you want this person to know that that heart attack that they had, that mini heart attack, that was just the warning. Okay. Don't do it again. Because this person wants to press charges, the answer. That's the answer? If somebody is thinking about pressing charges on you, the answer is this person might have had a mini heart attack or something with their heart. They need to be very careful with what they do next, all right? That's the answer. All right then. Because this person is about to get caught up in this affair, all right? They're about to get caught up here with something that they have in their possession. There's going to be a chain reaction with the law. There's going to be a chain reaction with the law because this person is already caught up with this affair and something they have in their possession. So crown chakra, third eye. I don't know if this person is scared of the law. They should be more scared of God at this point, okay? This is what it gives me. It's like, really, you're scared of the police? Remember that little heart attack you had? All right then. I don't mean to laugh, but like that's what came out. Sorry. Catfish. Somebody that's been lying, okay? Lying about a cat, lying about a fish, lying about something. A dirty official. A dirty official was asking a question. What did they want to know? Property. A dirty official wants to know something about a property, right? Yes. Oh, these are all just letters. Okay. Came out together. So, what does the dirty official want to know about the property? They want to know something about DNA. They want to know about DNA and fingerprints, okay? Assets. The DNA and fingerprints. All right. G and F. Girlfriends or G and F. They stole something. Death. Stealing, death. Thieves. Or somebody stole something, right? Whoever the thief is that stole something and they have something in their possession. Oh, this kind of ties in with my last reading, I think. Okay. So there's something they have in their possession. This person could have got a warning shot with something with their heart, okay, or a disease, all right? Stealing, and yeah, it's exactly like that, like the mummy tomb that got broken into, okay? People start dying, yeah. Yeah, and it's not going to stop until they give it back, or it's not going to stop until they do the right thing, right? So people are like, oh no, I don't want to get sick. I don't want something to happen to me. Then do the right thing. All right. And this has to do with CPS and screenshots. Screenshots. Okay. And what they did with a credit card and a camera. They're about to get bad news with this silver and this chemical weapon. And they're hacking, all right? Or using a credit card to buy gold and silver and buy a chemical weapon. They're about to get bad news here. Because they are purchasing things with a loan. This cartel is. And here's your confirmation about this intuitive feeling that you had with an abortion or abort mission, okay? Somebody needs to abort the mission right now. They need to listen to their intuitive feelings here. This is their confirmation. Because of everything that they bought with the credit card, yeah, the money itself is like cursed at this point. The money, the silver, the gold, I don't care what it is. It's been cursed by God. right? So anybody that touches it, anybody that has it in their possession, anybody that handles it in any which way, they're going to get sick. Illness comes out. They're going to get sick. Illness. This is good news because of what these people have been doing on the dark web or in the dark. All right, phone calls. Emails. Someone here is obsessed, an employee. EM, employee email. EM is obsessed. Okay. So that's just what you want someone to know. All right then. So they have to let something go here. This King of Swords, they have to let something go. That's the only way. How you get out of it, you have to let it go. You have to release the cursed object or the object, whatever it is they're holding on to. That's the only way. Okay, whatever they stole from the tomb. This cartel, yeah. Silver and gold. Intuitive feeling about an illness. Someone's about to get bad news. Yeah, you're going to watch it happen too. You're going to get good news and they're going to get bad news. This is like you getting good news with your health. They're getting bad news with their health. Why? Because of the gold and the silver and the loans or the money that they stole. Intuitive feeling. Someone's illness is the warning shot. Yeah, there could be multiple people getting warning shots right now. Okay. Yeah, confirmation with the phone call. The phone call is the confirmation that this shit is actually happening. Yes, it's real. It's real. It is really going to happen that way. People are going to be getting diseases, okay? For what they stole, for what they did. Surveillance. Or again, ill. They're already trapped here. This is a backfire. Yeah, the key. Okay, or this is an epiphany for some reason that something is backfiring on someone here when it comes to trapping or tracking or trading, tracking, trapping, trading. Yeah, it doesn't even matter if they try to trade it. That's the thing. You're not going to get this shit off your back just by giving it to someone else. It's about the fact that they've been handling whatever this is or touching it or giving it to other people. The only way the curse is lifted or the only way they can restore their health at this point is by doing the right thing. Okay, that's it. No pawning it off onto someone else. No scapegoating someone else. No lying, deceiving, manipulating, trying to get away with it. None of that. It's just going to keep getting worse. Yeah, people will get warning shots. They will get warnings. If they want to listen to that, you know, that's on them. The cartel, this entire cartel. The entire cartel. Anybody that's been handling any of this shit or touching it or moving it around, okay? GPS tracking, trap. Again, TRA. Karma. Yeah, this is karma. This is karma for them trying to burn and destroy some sort of evidence here with a detective. For this person thinking that they could just burn and destroy something with child support or with a child or claim that they are supporting a child. They think they can run away from their karma. No way. No way they can. They cannot run away from their karma because it's going to look like their heart. Okay, or it's going to look like some sort of a disease that they get, all right? That cannot be healed. See, that's the difference, right? The difference between karma and shit that happens to you is that, you know, when it's God will make sure you cannot heal that. When God wants you to suffer from karma like that, they will make sure you cannot heal from that. Not everybody that gets sick, it's karma, okay? Like, I feel like I need to say that too. Just because you get sick or get a disease sometimes doesn't mean that's your karma, but for these people, It seems to be their karma, okay? Because God's going to make sure that they can't heal it. And that it's just going to keep getting worse, progressively worse. They can't do anything about it. And this has to do with somebody reporting something about someone moving out. All right, anything else? This has to do with a detective, yeah. Making a report with a detective that someone is moving out or leaving. And somebody's sexting, okay? The snake and some sort of forensics here. A cold case. Yeah, something about a case, all right? A detective case, forensics, sexting, a doctor. Everybody's gonna have to go to the doctor. Or something about a doctor. Or why is somebody getting sick now? Because of a cold case here, okay? Yes. Even old debts are going to be paid off with this one, okay? Old debts. Old karma. And this has to do with a violent crime. Somebody driving somewhere here for SEX. Driving somewhere for SEX, okay? DNA, the question about the dirty official and the catfish. The question about the dirty, something being dirty. The case and the test. Somebody being tested for something. The gold, taxes. And the gold. This has to do with what this organized crime ring was selling, okay? What the organized crime ring was selling, the fact that they try to say someone is depressed here. Yeah, look, third party overdose domino. Okay, so now the truth is coming out. There's a domino that had to fall over first, and it has to do with someone having a third party or some sort of cheating. Okay, something about selling what this organized crime ring was selling here. Somebody driving somewhere for SEX, gold, silver, and something with DNA, fingerprints, and forensics. Okay, now that all that stuff is coming out, the dominoes are falling over. There's a King of Cups here who sees why they couldn't make a move sooner, okay, because something had to unfold here. And now people are getting sick. So, yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. I think I got the message. I mean, I don't know. I feel like someone just wanted like if you wanted a confirmation that somebody just got bad news with their health and they got sick, they got some sort of a disease, is that karma? Yes, it is their karma. It is part of their karma. The devil. It's part of the devil's karma, okay? For their greed, for their control, for whatever they did that was toxic, okay? Evil, malicious intent. Yeah, the people that did something with malicious intent, they're getting karma. And someone's bad news here with their health, yes, that was also bad karma for what they did in the past. It doesn't matter that they stop now. All of a sudden, I mean, it would be better for them to stop now while they're ahead, right? But like, I don't know. I can only tell you what the cards say. I'm not the one that, makes the rules. So, or decides who gets sick. I don't know, or how. But I'm just going to leave it there, all right? Hope this helps. Until next time, bye.